Crimes at Home.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's more terrifying than any fictional thriller, because, for millions, it's a grim reality. It's a crime that often happens behind closed doors, shrouded in a weapon more powerful than any other: silence. Think about it. The abuser's greatest ally isn't strength, it's the victim's silence. They count on fear, shame, and dependency to keep their actions hidden. Victims often feel trapped, believing no one will understand, or, worse, no one will believe them. They worry about their safety, their children, or where they'll go. This suffocating silence allows the abuse to continue, day after day, creating a private prison within one's own home. But remember this: breaking that silence isn't a sign of weakness. It's the first, most courageous step toward freedom and justice. It's the moment a victim reclaims their voice and their power. Now, when we hear domestic violence, our minds often jump to physical bruises and broken bones. But the truth is far more complex and insidious. Abuse isn't always physical. Tease. The constant criticism that chips away at your self-worth until you feel worthless. It's the psychological manipulation, the gaslighting that makes you question your own sanity. It's the financial control, where every penny is tracked, leaving you with no independence. It's the verbal onslaughts that feel like 1,000 tiny cuts to the soul. These are the invisible wounds, the scars that don't show up on an X-ray, but can destroy a person from the inside out. This emotional and psychological warfare is just as damaging, and it's a critical part of the abuser's toolkit for control. This control is what fuels the cycle of fear. It's a terrifying pattern that can feel impossible to escape. It often starts with a honeymoon phase, where the abuser is charming and loving, making the victim feel safe and adored. Then comes the tension-building phase, walking on eggshells, trying desperately not to trigger an explosion. And then, the explosion happens: active abuse, whether physical, emotional, or both. Afterward, the abuser might show remorse, apologize, and promise it will never happen again, pulling the victim right back into the honeymoon phase. This cycle of control, guilt, and manipulation is designed to keep the victim trapped and confused. But this cycle is not unbreakable. Education is our light in the darkness. By raising awareness and building strong community support systems, we can provide the resources and understanding needed to help someone see the pattern and find a way out. We can empower them to break the cycle for good. This brings us to the most important part of the story: healing. Healing begins with immense courage and unwavering support. Let's be perfectly clear: survivors of domestic abuse are not weak. They are warriors. They have endured battles most of us can't even imagine. They are some of the strongest people you will ever meet. True, lasting healing begins when we, as a society, decide to stand with them. Starts when we stop asking, "Why didn't they just leave?" and start asking, "How can I help?" It's about creating a world where victims are believed, supported, and protected. We must move from silent judgment to active solidarity. We must be the voice for those who cannot speak, the strength for those who feel weak, and the safe harbor in their storm. By standing together, we can turn a story of pain into a story of survival, resilience, and hope. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse, please know that you are not alone and help is available. There are resources and people who want to help you find safety. You can reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline or a local shelter. Your safety is the priority. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this important message. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, share it to spread awareness, and subscribe for more content that matters. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Together, we can make a difference. Stay safe and be kind to one another.